Good morning, guys. Welcome to Language on our third week of school. This is your weekly overview, so I'm just going to quickly run through what you're going to be doing each day. So, lesson 1, this is going to be your first day's worth of lessons. You're going to click lesson 1 and go to slide 13. Lesson 1 is going to focus on reviewing what a noun is. So our I can statement is I can identify nouns and verbs in sentences. That will be for the week. You can click on number 1 for the instructions for the day. On number 2, you're going to watch a brain pop video on nouns. And then once you've done those two things, you're going to go back out to your Google Classroom assignments and you're going to look for language week 3, day 1. Okay. Once you're finished, you can go to your next content area, which would be math. Save lesson 2 for the next day or work at your own pace. It's up to you. Lesson 2, you will click slide 14. Lesson 2 will also be about nouns. So we're going to listen to a daily instruction telling you what to expect for the day. And then we have a book called If I Were a Noun, If You Were a Noun. And it is a great little read aloud for you to listen to. Okay. Then you will have an activity for this day as well. You'll click out to Google Classroom and you will look for language week 3, day 2 assignment. I've color coded them in my classroom. They are yellow to match the yellow of the language tab. If they're not color coded in your classroom, just look for language week 3, day 2. We're going to go back to our original slide and look at lesson 3. On lesson 3, we're going to switch over to reviewing what verbs are. Okay, a verb is an action word, and it can be swing, drive, skate, play, snuggle, all of those things that you see, and many, many more. Number 1 is just your daily instructions. You're going to watch a brain pop video on verbs, and then you're going to play charades. So for this, if you're at home playing, you're going to need to find someone who will play with you. It says this can be played whole class, boys versus girls, or with a family member from home. A student chooses a word to act out, and their partner tries to guess the word. Take turns. The person who acts out the word gets to cross it out with a crayon or their initials on the square. Keep playing until you get 5 in a row. So with charades, you act, but you don't give verbal clues. You don't use words, and you try to see if they can guess the verb that you're acting out. Okay, that finishes that lesson for the day. We'll go back to the original slides for language for this week, and we'll go to lesson 4. Lesson 4, we have Vicky Verb over here and all the things that she can do. We have our instructions for the day on number 1. And then we have a If You Were a Verb book that you're going to listen to. You'll click on that link. If you were a verb, listen to that story, click back. And then we have a quizzes practice quiz. Okay. If you've not tried quizzes, you'll just click the link. Let me know, of course, if there are any problems with getting in and clicking, but you should be able to click start and practice. And then once you finish that, we're going to go to Google Classroom. It says go to Google Classroom and complete the match and sort assignment for language week 3, day 4. Good luck, guys. Nouns and verbs should be reviewed, but they're very important. They're basic pieces of every sentence that we write, so we want to make sure everybody understands what they are when we're talking about them. Have a good week.